I don't know if you'll believe it, but this transformation took 24 hours. Not a year, not a month, but just one day. Now, how is this even possible? To explain that, we have to talk about one thing: the dark side of social media. Now, I know you won't believe it, but social media is actually lying to you. Yeah, I mean, you would have never guessed that. Behind every smile and every six-pack, there is something dark hidden, driven by the need for likes and attention. And I'm not even talking about fake nappies, I'm just talking about the art of using clever filters and tricks and lighting to make your physique just look so much better than it actually is, and posting only the good parts, ignoring the bad. Sometimes even sacrificing their own health. For example, they might stuff themselves the day before. I mean, I definitely wouldn't do that for a video, right? Paired out with a poor quality camera, and as a result you can have a crazy transformation in a short period of time. But the truth is, you're not transforming anything. You're the same person you were before, and give it another day and you'll be back to where you started. And yeah, what you saw there wasn't really what my physique looks like. The lighting is very poor and I don't have a pump, all of which makes a huge difference. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you everything I do to transform myself from that to this. Now, aside from some filters, lighting, and stuffing myself the day before, there's a few other things I did to make sure I looked as crazy as I could in just 24 hours. For example, the whole week before I stuffed myself, I actually went through a period of fasting. I pretty much had no carbs at all, which helped me do something called a carb cycle. Basically, you deprive yourself from carbs and then you stuff yourself with carbs the last day. This makes your muscles just look bigger. Now, apart from making your muscle look bigger, you also want it to look really defined. As a result, you can't have much water under the skin. For this, just reduce the amount of salt and water you have the last few days. Oh, and dehydration helps a little bit, but make sure not to overdo it. You can also have some caffeine the day before just to make sure you get a little bit more dehydrated. Okay, so given I had to keep my salt intake low and carbs high, you might be wondering, what did I eat? Well, rice cakes. Whilst I did consume other carb sources, rice cakes by far were my main source of carbs. They taste awful. I've had so many today. I had like 200 grams of rice cakes. Ultra dry, no salt, but helped me get the sickest pump of my life, which is actually all that was left to do. With a pump, your muscles look bigger and you see the veins more clearly. If you're already lean, striations will pop and your skin will just look tight. Okay guys, so I've just been eating some Haribos. It's currently an hour to 2 hours before I'm going to take the last photo for the transformation, and my veins are already popping. The pump's going to be crazy. Alright guys, just heading to get a little pump. And this is probably going to be 90% of the whole transformation, just getting a pump. I kept the workout pretty simple, focusing on some bicep curls, push-ups, and doing some lateral raises. That's pretty much it. That's all the show muscles, roughly 3 rounds of each exercise, and it got me a really good pump, especially because I kept the reps pretty high. Now this was it for me. The next part was just posing in the right lighting and then applying a filter later on, but there's a lot more you could do. You could also get a tan, or you could spray yourself with some water, or maybe, possibly, now I'm not suggesting you do, get some baby oil on you.
Nice.
After I got a pump, I went and found the perfect place to do my poses. Okay guys, I think I found the perfect room for lighting. Now, if you're wondering where the lighting should be, it should be directly above you or slightly to the side. I couldn't perfectly find the right position for it, but I'd say I did well enough. Now, the next important thing is your poses. Now, I'm not the best person to ask, but what you want is to make your waist look slimmer and your shoulders look broader. There's a few tricks you can do, and even with the camera, you can place it slightly higher up and pointing downwards so that that ratio shows up. From that, it's just about picking the best clips and photos. But it doesn't stop there, because you can also import your pictures and videos to Photoshop and just add that little
Spice to it.
finish it and just make it look like you're not human. Pretty much 99% of the people on social media use some form of Photoshop or video photo editing to make it just look that much better. And I'm just going to do a few little things on my computer and show you how much better that picture can actually look. Okay, here we are in Photoshop. Now, I'm not an expert on photo editing, but it's not that complicated. Now the main thing I want to do is just make my muscles more visible and make sure the lighting isn't too strong. Therefore the main things I change are the highlights, the contrast. I can also change the saturation and colors a little bit just to give myself a little tan, and after I've done all these little edits, I have gone from a picture like this to a picture like this, and somehow I've lost 5% body fat. Where has it gone? I have no idea. So yeah, in just 24 hours I made this crazy transformation, but I've also shown it was all just lighting, angles, carbs and a pump. Social media makes it look effortless, like people are living in these perfect bodies all the time, but it's not real. What you see online is often just highlights, not reality. So don't judge yourself too harshly. Focus on your own journey, not someone else's illusion. Remember, the best transformation is the one that actually happens. And so if you clicked on this video to find out the secret of a one-day body transformation, here it is. It takes 3 years. Thank you for watching, drop a like and subscribe.